The popular saying that we all know is that women build their homes. Now, tell me, how can a woman build her home when her husband is absent? Building your home as a woman means your husband will be there, because a home is made up of the wife, the husband, and the children. Okay, so if your husband is not always around, maybe because you are the one always chasing him out of the home, how are you going to build your home and show us your, your skill of home building? So in this video, I'm going to be talking about some things that women do that chase their husbands out of the home. If you're a woman who is interested in building your home and making sure that your husband is present there, keep watching to the end, because I'm going to be talking about some interesting things and some things that women do that men hate, that makes them run away from their homes. Welcome back to Glow Decani Marriage School, the place where I help the unmarried to choose right and keep the marriage from running until they must. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please do so now. Like our videos, share our videos, encourage others to subscribe as we uncover a lot of things about marriage, okay? There are no perfect marriages, but you can at least make your own marriage work. Do you know that every man, no matter how, young or old they are, wants to be respected? In fact, they want to be treated like people with common sense. But when you start treating a man as if he doesn't have sense, or as if you are now trying to, help him to have sense at a certain age, especially when he's your husband, you are going to chase him out of the home. And this is exactly what nagging wives do. Okay? So women can nag. When they talk about nagging, even I as a woman, I can't stand a nagging woman, like my fellow woman who is a nag. I can't stand that. Not to talk of a man. You will tell the man something maybe and you keep on harping on it, like he did something and you want to tell him that what he did, you didn't like it, and you keep going on and on and on and on. My sister, that poor man will not be coming back again. And this is one of the things that men hate, and this is one of the things that keep many of them away from their homes and their wives. So if you're a nag, please go down a little, like backpedal, okay? Even though I'm not saying you're going to stop today, because it's so difficult to stop something that is inborn. Some women are just nags, they can't change it, but please try as much as possible to come back a little. When you talk and he has heard you, don't go on and on and on and on about the whole thing. It's so irritating to men. There's another popular saying that men are moved by sight, while women are moved by what they hear and everything. Of course, we know that men love what they see. If you package yourself very well, a man will admire you. Like when you look good, men will admire you. Now, tell me, why would a married woman look unkept? Like you don't even you don't pay attention to how you are appearing before your husband. Are you not scared? It's so unfortunate that women put more effort in their, appearance when they are not married. Immediately some of them get married, they will forget about how they looked when their husband saw them to say, okay, I want to marry you. This is so wrong. It is even more, in fact, more important to put effort when you are married in how you appear than even when you were single. So now that you are married to one man, you really need to make sure that that man's admiration of you keeps growing instead of, going down. That's another way to keep him in your home. Now, when women just forget about their appearance and doesn't take care of how they look and everything, the men get so tired of the whole thing. And before you know it, they'll start admiring fine women, packaged women, poised women outside, and you start complaining. So if you're a woman, please, this is a new year. In fact, I really want you to up your game when it comes to your appearance. Now let's talk about personal hygiene. That's another thing that some women do. In fact, some women ignore that men hate. Sometimes I discuss with my husband's friends, and I remember one said one day that one of the things he loved about his wife is his wife doesn't smell. Yeah, that's what he said. Smelling has a lot of, it has so many ways that a human being can even smell. When some women don't bathe more than once in a day. After the whole day hustle, you see them, they fall into the bed and that's it. Some women don't even remember that hair can smell. I mean, I was in the church one day, an altar call was made, we came out, God, the lady in front of me, In fact, her hair was so smelly that I couldn't even breathe all the time I was standing behind her. I wanted to move, but prayers, the pastor was praying, so I had to stay there. Yeah, I know somebody may say, why didn't you move? But I had to stay because I didn't want to obstruct, anybody or distract people. But this is so wrong. What I was now thinking, I was like, oh my God, if this lady is married, what's the husband seeing? That's apart from hair. Some people will make one hair and carry it for 1 month. You go home, you cover it with net. Now, people are no longer using those perforated nets that has holes where breeze can come in. Some people are now using the fashioned one, even at home. You will tie your hair. No air, no. In fact, it will start smelling. And you don't even know that the man who is sleeping beside you every day is perceiving this thing. Now, apart from the hair, what about the body? What about the, inner wears and everything? My goodness, that's, oh God, why would you smell? Why would you even allow odor to be coming out from your body? Even as a fellow woman or another human being, I don't even, I can't even imagine what the poor man is passing through. So please, you really need to think about your personal hygiene because your husband is very, very irritated about it, especially if you are the person who is not taking care of yourself. Okay, apart from the hair, and the body, of course, that I may not even really need to go deep into. What about your mouth? Some women don't even know that sometimes they don't brush their teeth and their tongue as they should. Please pay attention. You are talking to your husband. He goes out there, he meets fine babes, fine girls. Even his colleagues in the office, they are all looking good, smelling well, using good body spray and all that. Their mouth, their breath is just okay. And then he comes back home and you yourself, now, he can't even sit close to you to talk. It's only some men who are so vocal that will tell you, hey, go and brush, or some men will not tell you. And then they will go outside and be saying their wife, their wife smells or anything. Please check all those things, your hair, your body, your tongue, everything, and make sure you are up to par. There's one other thing that women do that men hate. In fact, I know they abhor this one, is cheating on them. Sometimes we always talk about men and cheating. Do you know that some women cheat on their husbands? I remember when the saga of DNA came out, so many men discovered that the children they've been catering for, the children they've been paying their school fees, the children they've been carrying about as their children were not theirs. We are always quarreling the husbands for maybe you found out that they are sleeping with a particular lady or whatever. Now tell me the kind of betrayal that is higher than this one, that a man would discover one day that out of four of his children, he has only one. Like one is his own biological child. And he has been feeding these children for many years. That is cheating. Not just cheating, but this one is betrayal. Men hate this kind of a thing. Even though some men may not have money to go and start doing DNA tests now, if they catch you cheating on them, you've said they are stupid. Okay? A woman can easily forgive her husband who cheated on her, but a man to forgive his wife who cheated on him is so difficult for the men because of their own ego, of course, because of their own, pride and their own how they feel about themselves. This is how they were made. So please, if you're a woman, in fact, if you're thinking of cheating, some people say cheat back. Go ahead. I wonder what this cheating back thing that is raining everywhere. I don't even know how people will start thinking about cheating back. So, but if you're a woman, don't cheat on your husband, okay? Men don't like it at all. Every man wants to be respected. It's in their DNA. Now, when you are a woman and you don't know how to respect your husband, always insulting him, calling him a fool, calling him names and everything, please, you are making a very big mistake. You may do it and the man will look at you and go his way. That doesn't mean he's happy about it, okay? So insult is something you should not. Apart from your husband, all the men I know, I don't think there is a man I've seen that doesn't want to be respected. Now, talking of your own husband that married you, he expects you even to respect him more. When people are insulting your husband outside, he expects his wife to respect him more. At least he can, calm himself down when he has a respectful wife, even though other people insulted him. Maybe his boss insulted him, but he comes home, his wife is respectful, keeping him in, on high esteem and everything. The man will feel good about himself. Not when he comes back, collecting all the insults outside there, coming back, you are even giving him the one that is worse than what he has seen. that man is not happy at all and will never be happy with you. I know that some women will now say, what if the man deserves insult? I know, I don't even know your situation anyway, but as a human being, you don't even want to be insulted. So why are you insulting another person? Insult is insult. Whether the man misbehave, even your child, the way you talk to your child sometimes can be very insulting. Not to talk of a full, a full grown man, a man. Sometimes even the responsible men, they end up with irresponsible women that doesn't even appreciate them. Okay, they can talk anyhow. Please, if you're a woman and you have a first degree, like bachelor's degree in insulting, learn to hold yourself a little. No man wants to be insulted. We have heard that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Some women are bad cooks. In fact, the kind of food they cook, even some children can even run away from those kind of food they bring out. Now, not to talk of a man. Men like to eat good food. If you don't know how to cook, I've said it in one of my videos, go and learn how to cook. If you've not watched that video on, the good wife for every man, please go and watch that video. You really need to cook good food. If you don't know, go and learn. Learn how to cook from people who know. Go online, go to the internet, and you will learn how to cook some things. Then, most importantly, find out that food that your husband loves eating. Of course, every human being has their own unique taste. There must be a food, a particular one that your husband loves a lot. If you're a good wife, if you want to build your home, please learn how to cook that food. Whenever he wants it, you cook it well and give it to him. Men don't like it when women don't know how to cook. Sometimes your husband may be pretending that he doesn't have time to cook, to eat the food you cooked at home. Maybe there is no time, or I can't meet up and everything. It's a lie. If you know how to cook good food, your husband will not even dare. He will not even want to eat outside. I know of a man, a custom officer. That man will never eat outside. Do you know why? The wife can cook. Even when I was teaching then, where I was staying, this woman will prepare food and she will call us to come and eat. When you as a woman eat this food, you will say, oh my goodness, Nne, you can cook. That man will stay in his office and call the wife, Nne, I want to eat this. Can you prepare it for me? Nne, I want to eat this. Can you prepare it? And sometimes we'll be there and the officer will come back. He's running immediately. In fact, before he even comes back, the food is ready and he's so excited that you will see it. That's excitement to come home and eat what that lady has cooked. She in fact she mastered that. So as a woman, don't think your husband is eating outside because maybe he doesn't have time. It's a lie. The minute you learn how to cook well, that man will come back every day to eat your food. In one of my videos, I went deep into this idea that men die faster. Okay, why? One of the things that makes our husbands die faster is because of stress. And one of the things that help men to distress is sex. Now, if you're a wife, please stop bargaining with this intimacy. Or maybe if you want your husband to do something for you, you will now use it to bargain with him. It's so wrong. When you do it, men hate that. Okay, I think there was a time I was discussing with some women. I told them, see, even when you're not even interested, allow him. Even when you are tired, if you can, allow him. Okay, it's sometimes they need it. It's not as if maybe they just want to kill you or they want to waste your time. No, your husband needs that. So please make sure you are available. Make sure, I'm not saying you will kill yourself, but remember, when you allow your husband, okay, access to your body whenever he needs it, you're also helping to preserve his life. At least you're helping to relieve him of stress. And remember, stress can kill. So stop bargaining with sex when it comes to your husband. It's so wrong. Men hate that. You don't need to chase him outside with your own character. Madam Businesswoman, please try to backpedal a little. Initially, I mentioned personal hygiene as a woman. I also talked about making sure your appearance is always up to par. What about your home? When you say a home should be comfortable. But some women are terrible and useless when it comes to keeping their home neat. In fact, some men will come back and they can't even, the home is not even smelling nice. Everywhere is filled with odor. And apart from just the smell, what about the appearance of the home? Some women know how to, fling things everywhere. Some don't even remember how to arrange things, organize things, or clean up things and everything. Look, if you're so busy as a woman, you can get help. That thing that is keeping you away from managing your home, arranging your home and making it comfortable as a home, you can get help to fix that, maybe pay for it. Yeah, some people come and go. Some people can come wash clothes. Some people can come clean up the house. Some people can come do everything you want them to do, and then you pay them, they go. Please try as much as possible to make your home, very comfortable. Let the house be something that the man will come in and feel relaxed, okay? Because a day of stress shouldn't be met with more stress due to, untidy environment. So try as much as possible. If you are the woman who is not even paying attention to this, I want you to know that your husband is not happy about this. Like I always say, no marriage is perfect because the people who are involved are not perfect, all right? But we can try our best. We can put in effort. We can put in the little work to make sure we try to, make our marriages happier. So in this video, I've already told you the things that women do that men hate. Please, if you're doing any of them, try as much as possible to start abstaining, okay? Start backpedaling and start holding yourself back so that your husband will be coming home at least. Now, remember, if you've not subscribed to this channel, do so now. And you can share our video so that other people will watch too. Hit the notification button whenever our video drops. You will be the first person to watch it. I'll be seeing you in the next video. And remember, I want to help you and I make our marriages work.